And joining us now is the head of the Trump campaign, Paul Manafort, who's with us on the floor as they rehearse behind us the calling of the states. At the end of this convention, people will say what about Donald Trump?
That he's ready to be president of the United States.
The question his critics raise is, does he have the temperament for the job? When he's alone making those tough calls, how do you fix that question?
Well, I think we're going to see more of the man. I mean, they've seen him on the campaign trail, but they haven't seen him in the back, in the boardrooms. They haven't seen him up close and personal. They have a perspective of the man, but this convention is going to focus on the whole part of the personality.
How will it do that?
Well, it's going to be a very personal convention. I mean, you're going to have his family speaking. You're going to have friends who have known him speaking. You're going to have people who have worked with him, both inside the company and outside of the company. And so you're going to see how he's built his successful empire. You're going to see how he's taking care of people who, he just meets, through newspaper stories he reads about, and has that sense of community and sense of philanthropy. So you're going to get a broader perspective of the man. Is
this Donald Trump's convention or the Republican convention?
Well, it's both, but this is clearly going to be Donald Trump's convention. The delegates on the floor are going to be his delegates. More importantly, the message is going to be his. The platform that was passed on in this past week that'll be adopted by the convention has his clear imprint on what is the framework of principles that the Republican Party has had for many years, but the Trump stamp is on that platform. So it's a combination of both, but this is a Donald Trump convention.
And so in that regard, is Donald Trump reshaping the Republican Party or the head of it?
Well, I think a little bit of both. I mean, I think that he campaigned on specific messages of change. He talked about some things that, like building a wall, stopping immigration, taking a different perspective on trade to get better trade deals and try and keep American jobs here. So in those areas, there's going to be a evolution. But in other areas, to talk about the failed Clinton and Obama foreign policy, the problems that ISIS presents as a threat to the country. I mean, all Republicans agree with that. Frankly, all Americans do.